Hello and welcome to the tutorial on how to use the Simcoe County Home Builders Association's awards website. We will be showing you what you need to know so you can start submitting your entries online. First things first, you'll need to come to the website, which is www.acehousingawards.ca. Once you've come here, the first thing that you'll need to do is register. So click to the member registration. And you'll have a form that you'll need to fill in. You'll need to fill in all of this contact information. You will also need to say that you have read and understood and accept the requirements for eligibility, which you'll want to click on and read. And once you've done that, then you can register. I've already done that, so I'm not going to do that right now, but it's a very straightforward process. So once you've registered, the next step is to actually log in. So we're going to go to the member login. And here's the username and password that you would have just have created. And if you do happen to ever forget your login information, you can click here to retrieve it. So you can put in your email address that you've signed up with and have your username and password sent to you by email so that you can get back into the system. But here now we're going to log in. And once you've logged in, you're going to be able to start entering your submissions. You can also change your password, you can edit your contact information, but right now we are going to enter a submission. So if you click on the drop down, you're going to see all of the different categories that you can select from. So we're just going to pick a category here. And you're going to just give it a title. This is a title for your own sake to remember, let's say it's 123 Main Street. It's just something so that you know what this entry is about. And we're just going to hit save. And we can click to continue right away, or if you just want to create all your submissions to start with, you can enter more right from the get-go. The nice thing is you can always come back. You don't have to do this all in one sitting. So if you come onto My Submissions, you're going to see here we've created one, and it's in progress submissions. The judges are not going to be able to see anything until you've actually submitted the entry. So, but we want to make sure that we edit it and complete the entry first before we fully submit it. We're also reminded here what the submission deadline is. So right now we're going to want to edit it. We're going to actually fill in the information that we need. It's going to edit, it's going to load up here. We can click to see how this submission is going to be judged so we can keep that in mind as we build our submission. We can also see the eligibility requirements for this category, so make sure we read over those before entering into the category. So here is where we write our written submission. It's going to prompt you for every single field what you need to provide. So here it's telling us we have 300 words or less to tell us the challenges and constraints and design solutions undertaken for customer satisfaction. So we have 300 words to do this. So as we type in our information, you'll see that our words remaining changes. So we're going to be able to keep on top of how many words we have left available. So complete, and just remember you can always come back and refine it and edit it up until the point you actually submit the entry. So once we've put this information in, we want to make sure that we save it, and we're going to be told that our changes have been successfully saved. Now here it's asking us for some photos. So we're going to click on select an image, and I have a few here ready, so I'm just going to pick one, click open. And once it's there, we can say to upload the file. And if it's a larger file, please be patient. It does take time. There is a maximum file size of 10 megs. That's a fairly large photo, but if you have larger than that, you will need to resize it in order to be able to upload it. So you can see here, the image has successfully uploaded. We can give the image a title. Make sure we save it. And I'm going to upload another couple of photos. This is obviously a larger file size, taking a little bit longer. And once it's finished processing, it'll show up as well. So once again, we can give it a title. Now, if we click on it, you can actually rotate and see the slideshow that gets created by your images. If you decide, though, that you want your images to be in a different order than what you've uploaded them, we just click here to sort the order of the images. And now you just simply drag and drop. It's easy as that. Click and drag. And once we've got all the images into the order that we want, make sure we click Save. And the order has been saved, and now we're going to return back to the full submission. And if we scroll down, you can see now this picture is first because we've saved the sort order. And it changes when our slideshow comes up. And if you ever want to delete a photo that you're like, oh, I didn't actually want that, it's just as simple as delete photo and confirm, yes, we want to delete it, and it'll be gone. Now here, it's asking for a floor plan, and it's specifying that it needs to be a PDF document. So make sure you have your document in a PDF format. Select PDFs, and you'll notice if you try to select something that's not a PDF, it's going to give us an error saying it's not a valid file type. So click OK, and make sure you select an actual PDF, and upload. And here we can give it another title. And if you want to make sure that it's uploaded correctly, you can just click on the link and view the file. So nice and easy. So you continue to do that. Select, other documents that you need to upload, select other images, finish writing up your submission. And if you take a look, we go back to my submissions. Once again, we can keep coming back to edit it. Once you're also able to view it, so this is not in edit mode, so it gives you a bit of an idea of how it's laid out for the judges. And if you want to delete it, you've put something in there you don't need, delete, we're just going to cancel that right now. So very straightforward. I'm going to show another entry because there's a couple different more field types as opposed to just images and PDFs. And this one here, so we'll put in the website. We're going to edit it, start editing it. And here, this is a bit of a different type of field type. It's not a long written submission or images to upload, but it's actually asking for links. So we can type in a link here. And you can, if you made a typo, you can always, come back and edit it and save it. If you want, you want to make sure that you've put in a valid link, so you can always click this little link icon, and it will actually open up the website that you've put the link in for, and you can add more than one link. It just allows you to continue to add. So once again, should be very straightforward. Now, let's say we've finished all our submissions, we've gone over them, we've reviewed them, we want to, we've made sure they're exactly how we want them to look. Once we're done that, now we can actually submit the entry. So what we do is we click the submit button. And are you sure you want to submit this entry? If you continue, your entry will be submitted for the judges to view. So if we click submit and we say yes, just takes a moment to do some processing for us, and it tells us it has been submitted. And as we can see here, it's moved from in progress down to completed submissions for judging. And as you can see, we no longer have the ability to edit it or delete it because it has been fully submitted. So now we can come back to view the submission to see what we've actually put here. but there is no longer the ability to edit it because you have submitted the entry. So that's all there is to it. Fairly straightforward. We're just going to log out here for a moment and just, take a look around the rest of the site. We can get a summary of all the different award categories there are, how the judging is broken down. You can view and print the category requirements. So if you want to do some prep work, you can come to the website, print it off, and then come back and log in and fill in everything. We've got some reminders of deadlines. We've got some extra information here about how to enter a submission. And of course, you can always contact the office if you require any other assistance. So we hope this tutorial has been helpful and that you find the entry process nice and straightforward, and best of luck.